Hey guys, welcome back to Xmen Legends. We are here on Muir Island with Alison. Let's get the map on there. This place is weird to navigate, but there's a sketchbook somewhere down here. Right around, I was gonna call it a fountain, but I guess it's not. It's some kind of neon display. Yeah, right here. And now there's a room, Colossus is standing around somewhere, and there's a room with Cyclops. I think this is it.
I know it was you, Alex. What have you gotten yourself into?
Look, all I ask is that you meet me.
You couldn't have picked a worse time.
Scott, you really need to see this for yourself. Then you'll understand.
I don't know. I need to...
Hope to see you there, Scott. I've got to go. Bye.
Bye, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You didn't.
If you don't mind my asking, who was that?
Someone who needs a swift kick.
Yeah, that's all we get on that. But the way forward is very hidden. There's a little spot on the map that's open. That's not it. Here it is. These little nooks. Took me forever to find that.
Computer, shut down the power grids in the 3rd, 4th, and 8th sectors.
Invalid command.
Ah! I made you! I can break you, you chunk of... Oh. Hi, yes. My name's Forge. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Alison. I'm Magma. Are you having trouble with your computer?
Ever since the Brotherhood stormed through here, the mainframe's been acting flaky. It's constantly turning systems on and off, won't take any of my commands. Say, could I ask a big favor of you?
Like what?
Would you mind manually rebooting the Institute's supercomputer? I need it to program the life support system I built for Illyana.
Rebooting a supercomputer sounds pretty technical.
There's nothing to it. I do it myself, but I have to be here when the mainframe comes online.
Sure, I'd love to help out. What do I do?
Go to the primary core. Once you're there, contact me over the radio, and I'll walk you through the steps to rebooting the computer.
Alright, so this is, this episode's gonna be mostly Alison stuff
Forge.
again.
I found the primary core. What should I do now?
Wait a second, Alison. I just found out I can't shut down the computer defense systems. They'll attack anything that moves in there. Maybe I should get one of the other X-Men to handle this.
There's no time to waste, Forge. Illyana will die without your help, and you can't help her until this computer is working.
I have to agree, Alison. Time is running out. You're very brave to do this.
Nah, I'm just looking forward to a good fight.
You're starting to sound like Wolverine. Okay, Alison. Move into the room, and I'll talk you through the steps to rebooting the computer. First, you'll need to raise the bridge to get to the primary controls. There should be a control panel near the bridge.
Alright, let's kick some butt. This room, I thought I ran into a bug. I had to actually watch somebody else's Let's Play to figure out what to do. And it was so obvious as soon as it came on screen on their video. I was like, oh, that's what you do.
The bridge won't go up. I'll have to clear it off first.
Okay. Be careful, Alison.
So I was trapped in this room, but notice to the left there's a cracked window. Don't even bother with the rest of this room yet. Just bust this window and jump down. That's what took me forever to figure out. It's so obvious when, like, you know to look for it, but... I'm heating up a lasagna this time, not SpaghettiOs or enchiladas. Hey! What do we got? 2 points. Magma form. Yeah, fiery form is getting better. And then we could put stuff into strike for her. Because clearly I'm a strike player. I don't know how to use these ranged guys. There's so many pickups It's ridiculous. I guess they are training robots. But yeah, there's the bridge cleared off. Let's just get some experience. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got a lasagna in the microwave right now.
Come on, we back up. I dare you.
It'll be done, and it needs a lot of time to cool off. So, by the time I'm done with this episode, I will have lasagna instead of enchiladas or SpaghettiOs. But this episode will not just be all Alison stuff, because something else happens. It kind of starts jumping all over the place right now, and it's kind of confusing.
This panel isn't doing anything, Forge.
Yeah, from my monitor, it looks like the core is out of alignment.
So what should I do?
There are 2 core control stations. Find them and access the core. They should automatically align.
Alright, now we go back to the first room, and this door's open now. It's not open until you bust that window and do that. So I thought I was stuck in this room and ran into a bug, because I did not see that cracked window for the life of me. Let's go nuts. Go nuts, donuts. Is that a place? Somebody has to have that name somewhere.
He was tough.
I've been uploading a lot of videos at midnight recently, and it's not doing too well, which I guess is to be expected. But I don't know, I hope I wake up to some comments on things. Good comments, too. Hopefully I blocked all the idiots by now. Anyway, here's computer 1.
Good job, Alison. Now you have to find the other core control station.
And then lock B is right across the way.
That's more like it. The core is in alignment. Now head back to the primary controls and access them.
I've got it covered, Forge.
I wonder if they didn't have all this Alison stuff in the middle, how much shorter of a game it would be, but it's kind of neat seeing it from
Can't do that.
the perspective of a new X-Men.
How's that, Forge?
It worked. Great job, Alison. The computer is coming back online. You handled that like a pro.
But what about Illyana?
I'm already using the main computer to help her. Thanks, Alison. You probably just saved her life.
Yep, so Illyana is a story plot point.
Okay, Moira. I've finished downloading the program. How do things look?
That's done it, Forge. Illyana's life signs are stabilizing. Your talents truly are a gift from heaven.
I couldn't have done it without Alison. She's the hero.
Well then, I thank you, Alison. You saved Illyana's life.
Anyone could have done it.
Nonsense. You deserve to be congratulated, lass.
Thanks. I'm just glad Illyana's better.
X-Men, meet at the X-Jet. Now. It's time we left for the mansion, people. Colossus, you're welcome to join us.
Since Dr. McTaggart is sending Illyana to see Professor Xavier at the X-Mansion, I will go too.
Yep, so back at the grounds, but don't get used to peace, man.
We got back from Muir Island a little while ago. Somehow my troubles with the Brotherhood really don't seem important compared to what poor Illyana's going through. I hope Dr. McTaggart and Professor Xavier can help her.
So there's people to talk to, I think, here. Colossus is right along the way back to the main door inside. We gotta go to the sub-basement and trigger the next mission. But Colossus is in the way, so we'll stop and talk to him. Here he is.
Hello, Alison Crestmere.
How did you discover your mutant powers?
One day, I was working in the fields when a tractor went out of control and threatened to crush my sister Illyana. Without thinking, I jumped in the path of the runaway machine.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
My body transformed into living metal and gave me the strength of 100 men. I stopped the tractor with little effort.
Any word on your sister?
I have spoken with Dr. McTaggart, but there is no change in Illyana's condition. I fear her time grows short.
But Dr. McTaggart seems pretty certain she can save her.
Perhaps. But I am not so certain now.
Illyana's lucky to have a brother like you.
Yet, I am the lucky one. My sister gives me reason to live. Without her, I would be an empty shell.
Take it easy, Colossus.
So long as my sister is ill, I will never take it easy.
Imagine have such a clear reason to live. I don't know what that's like. Hey, look who it is. This girl's got some issues.
Hello, dear. You must be new to the school.
Yes, my name is Alison Cressmere.
How delightful. I'll bet all the boys are chasing after a pretty girl like you. Men, they're so easy to own.
Excuse me?
Alison, I'd like to introduce you to Emma Frost, also known as the White Queen. She has immense psychic talents.
Charles, my sweet. You're looking more handsome every day.
And you, Emma, are equal parts beauty and chaos.
Such a smooth talker. You could charm a girl right out of her.
Thank you for coming to the mansion so promptly. I am in dire need of your talents.
Not to worry, Charles. Auntie Emma will make it all better. You see, Alison, men are so easy. Much like the boy you're interested in. Bobby Drake? Hello, Alison. How's that boy you have your eye on? Bobby Drake?
How did you know about Bobby?
It's amazing the things you learn when you're a telepath.
I thought telepaths weren't supposed to read minds unless they were given permission.
Now where's the fun in that?
Who are you?
My name is Emma Frost, but I'm also known as the White Queen. In part because I can shift into a diamond form that is indestructible.
Aren't you a telepath?
Yes. While I'm no Charles Xavier, I am rather talented in that area.
How long have you been an X-Man?
I'm not. Being a permanent part of a group is much too confining. I prefer to come and go as I please. That way I'm not bound by the X-Men's rather prudish code of ethics.
What's this astral plane that Professor Xavier was talking about?
The astral plane is a dimension of existence, bordering on the edge of thought. It's based entirely on metaphor. So, a person who needs emotional protection would be covered in armor, and a person who wishes to be silent would be surrounded by a wall.
Sounds very weird.
Think of it as a dream, where everything has an alternate and deeper meaning.
Good luck on your mission. Be sure to keep an eye on the professor.
My dear, I always keep both eyes on Charles.
See what I mean? She's a little bit over the top with her feminine side or whatever, I don't know. I guess some are, I don't know. Yeah, meet in the war room, that's what we gotta do. You know what? I think we're full up on those things. Let's see if we can get rid of some we don't need. Some of these basic things. I don't know. I don't think I'll regret this, but... Oh, because we have so many of those green ones. I guess I should think about selling those, because I don't know if we'll ever use them. I don't know, off screen I gotta like study that and figure out who I'm gonna give what to. Nightcrawler. Let's just get on with it.
Was ist los, Beast? Why call such a mysterious meeting, huh?
I apologize for the cryptic message, but I fear we are about to come under attack from cloaked invaders.
What? How do you know?
Normally, I never would have detected them, but their variant covalence bands were interfering with an experiment dealing with hyperbolic...
If there's a point, Beast, you should be getting to it.
As you wish, Wolverine. I've discovered someone is attempting to access the Xavier protocols.
Those contain information on every known mutant in the world. If they fell into the wrong hands, no mutant would be safe.
Any idea who's doing it, Beast?
Anyone attempting to infiltrate our network would have to be nearby. But I've scanned the mansion grounds and can't detect anyone. Therefore, it seems reasonable to assume our unwanted guests are cloaked.
Now it makes sense. For the past half hour, I've been catching thoughts from minds that I've never encountered before.
Jean, do you think you can pinpoint where these thoughts are coming from?
Yes, but I can only locate one mind at a time.
That's all we'll need. All right, team, let's get out there. And pay close attention to Jean's instructions.
Jean Grey. Alright, there's our team. Nobody's got to level up. We're getting right to it. I can smell the lasagna.
I can sense them nearby.
Yeah, lasagna.
Search the grounds and I'll mark the ones closest to us.
Okay.
Alright, Wolverine, we don't need to save. We just need to wreck idiots.
Time you freaks learned a lesson. Combo!
Look out! Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
So yeah, there's just these guards that are cloaked and they spawn in with these little robot guys. And we gotta clear the front yard and the backyard.
Here's one.
Is there any by the pool? I can't remember. There's health pickups and stuff, but we're full up.
Right.
Time you freaks learned a lesson. Combo! Who's next?
I don't really remember where they all are. I think there's some on the basketball court back here. Or tennis court, rather. We started on the basketball court.
The best at what I do.
Right.
Okay.
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 I don't know what to talk about. I don't know, just playing the game, man. There's a guy in the corner over here. On the other corner, there's a health potion.
Here's one.
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
Found another.
There's the entrance to the backyard, but... Or maybe it's the front yard. Yeah, this is the backyard, isn't it? I don't know. Mansions or something I'll never understand.
Heads up! There's no...
Alright. Leveling up. Accuracy might be good. Yeah, I guess I see why they put everything into focus, because
Okay.
it just means you have that much more energy to burn through, so you can keep spamming your mutant moves for those characters. Wolverine is just... I guess he's very basic in that he's just an attacker. But they started you off with Wolverine, so...
Here's one. Him.
This is a pretty cool game, though. Like, I like all this detail that they put into the map and how in-depth the story goes.
Guess you didn't want it. All right.
Like, the texture on the grass actually looks pretty good for GameCube.
Will do.
Okay.
Will do.
Got it.
Found another.
I'm the best at what I do.
8 of 12. Alright. Where the heck could the other ones be? Yeah, the regeneration of Wolverine's health, it's getting way better. The only time we have to use a potion as Wolverine is if the health gets less than half. And then the regeneration can handle the rest of it, so that's pretty good.
Found
Okay.
Got it.
Will do.
Will do.
Alright, let's level up before we kill the last guy, because this will be the last time for a while that we see these guys. It doesn't really matter, but it's just something I want to do. Iceman's getting pretty good. See, Wolverine leveled up and we can't do anything about it.
Good job, guys.
Now, if one of you would be so kind as to gather the communication gear from one of these gentlemen, it could prove most beneficial.
Those Gerso soldiers had some of the most advanced gear I've ever seen. And they fought as if they were specifically trained to battle mutants.
Yes. This is most disconcerting.
Okay, Beast, you got the gear. Now tell us where their home base is, so we can clean it out.
Just one moment. All I have to do is reconfigure the transmitter and triangulate the beacon signal. Voila! Now we can ascertain who our invisible friends were communicating with. Canada. Intriguing. Now if I narrow the search...
Was ist das? I do not know this place.
That facility once belonged to the Canadian government. It's where the Weapon X project was carried out many years ago.
Professor, wasn't Logan a victim of Weapon X?
Indeed, which is precisely why Logan has already left.
Yep, so Wolverine, I don't know when he comes back. He does, obviously. I just haven't gotten that far yet. Our next objective, we have 2 missions. And one of the optional objectives right now is to talk to Jean Grey, who's by Cerebro back here. So let's talk to Jean and see what she has to say.
I can't talk for long. We're getting ready to leave for the astral plane.
Why are you going to the astral plane?
Professor Xavier wants a group of us to go. He said he'd explain why at the mission briefing.
What's the astral plane?
The astral plane is a realm of the mind where thoughts become reality, but it works entirely on metaphor, kind of like in dreams.
Oh, so like people who feel trapped or in chains and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Can non-psychic people go to the astral plane?
I've heard of a few very rare cases, but non-psychics have very little impact there. Psychics, on the other hand, can reshape the astral plane to match their state of mind.
Good luck on your mission.
Thanks, Alison. I'm sure we'll be perfectly safe.
Yeah, so there's 2 missions now. We got the Weapon X stuff, the Weapon X facility, and the astral plane. The astral plane is related to Illyana, who's sick, remember? So I don't know which one you're technically supposed to chronologically do, like first. But we'll probably do the astral plane next. So thanks for watching, and take care.